Hello everyone. Today is is it Wednesday, June 23rd, 2021 at 1:58 a.m. in the morning. So, it didn't rain, but it's quite cloudy and I hear a lot of the frogs, crickets, whatever. So, I started off over I just came from to go and potty and uh-oh. Okay, so I see a gang stalking abandoned car, um, just left over here for the night across the street right there. Um, so it's okay for that perp to trespass on private property and not be a customer or have any affiliation with that building across the street and just leave their car there. um it's part of the gang stalking and they do that occasionally. It's okay for the gang stalkers to trespass on private property when they have no business being there. But you know it was that I was already going to talk about this too, that the perps falsely accused me of pissing and shitting on people's private property. I mean, the online perps who think they know what's going on in my life. Well, that abandoned church over there, and in the area where I just peed at, there are no signs that say private property keep out or nothing like that. You know, so and they think I deserve to go to jail for quote unquote trespassing on private property. But just before I went to go pee, the police just so happened to be driving by, and they didn't tell me nothing. You know, they pass through here all the time. Police has approached me over here. You know, hold up. The police has approached me over here before, and there was no conversation about any threats of me going to jail or where my sleep spot is right now. you know there was no talk or anything like that. The police, they see me sleep here and they don't say anything. So these the narcissistic gang stalkers act like they think that they're above the law and think that they can make rules and laws for the target. They think that they can make rules and laws that are higher than the police. All kinds of insects are biting me and keeping me up all night. My sleeping bag's still not 100% dry. And then it's kind of humid, and moist out here, and I'm just being attacked like crazy by I'm being attacked like crazy by mosquitoes and stuff. Oh damn! And they just won't get off me. Hold up. Oh wow, they're biting me all on my ankles and my fingers and stuff. And it's the worst kind of pain. Hold up. So, I knew this was gonna happen. That I try to get some sleep. And I tried to go to bed at 9:30 last night. I got so far, hold up. I'm putting the cover on myself, the little blanket over myself, because hold up. Stupid. There was no traffic until I started doing my video. So now they have all these cars passing by. That's how you know it's spiritual and demonic. As I said, there was no traffic, no noise, no cars. Where are all these cars coming from? It's fucking ridiculous. So I put this little sheet over my head, and sometimes that doesn't help because the mosquitoes will still try to get through, but I try. But I have to be at work. They told me 7 o'clock today. This job is so physically exhausting. Hold up. Again, like, where are all these cars coming from at 2 o'clock in the morning? So, it's not just a night of insomnia. They are deliberately and on purpose, using the directed energy weapons to sleep deprive me. See, noise campaign. When I went to use the bathroom, and even before that, I was sitting up for a while, and that absolutely no vehicles passed by, and now all of a sudden, all these vehicles pass by. I can't believe this is going on. So, I thought I can get my piece and do a video in the middle of the night with no cars. Like, 30 minutes, for a whole 30 minutes, there were no vehicles passing by until, and then all of a sudden, this whole clan of vehicles, like as if they were waiting around a corner. And then here I do my video, and then they have, like, over 20 cars passed already. That's how you know it's demonic. So, the sleep deprivation in 2019, one of those janitorial jobs, when I was working at Pensacola State College on the campus cleaning the bathrooms, it wasn't nearly as gross as, this job. It was more simple, but they kept me chronically sleep deprived, and I ended up in the hospital, in the emergency room 4 times within a period of 6 months. I'm sorry, not 6 months, 6 weeks that I worked that job. And then had to deal with severe workplace mobbing and stuff like that. With a small, low-wage job like that. And at that time, that job was part-time, and they would not allow me to have full-time. But then the perps were keeping me sleep-deprived. So I just had all these different medical emergencies that they try to say nothing was wrong with me. Even though targeted justice is a CIA front from what I heard, and everybody who works there is very mean, who I've contacted. Well, not everybody that works there, but, the ones that I did contact, they turn out to be, some of the popular fakes, but they have some of the true information. Some of the information is true, but you can't go to these popular fake truthers or popular fake TIs, perps. If you ask them for help, they're not going to help you, but they'll give you the information to manipulate you to feeling like they're on your side, and they're not on your side. They put out all this great information, but that targetedjustice.com website will say you know, to refuse that they'll say that medical personnel is supposed to refuse help to the target. Because see, a lot of medical symptoms that you try to report as a targeted individual is the symptoms of the directed energy weapons and electronic harassment, electronic torture. And then, when you try to seek help, that's when all the all the electronic torture stops, and then you just feel gaslit. And then after all that ambulance money that went to waste and everything because you thought you were having a heart attack or something. And then they try to say your problem is not that serious or it's not life-threatening. And you feel scared and they don't want to help you. This is ridiculous. So here I'm wide awake and can't get sleep. And I wish y'all got inside of my body or my mind to know how I feel with this sleep deprivation and then have to get up and do hard physical labor. I mean, I have the desire to want to work, but this sleep deprivation is just taking a toll on me. Whether I have to work or not, the sleep deprivation takes a toll on me. That being homeless, I basically, during the day, not allowed to sleep mostly anywhere, And I'm trying to fight to get out of poverty. And, $10 an hour doesn't seem like I can get out of poverty. But, I'm trying to get out of my homeless situation. And it's like here I don't even know. Some people say if there's an abandoned car parked for the night right there, that they might have some weapons or some machinery to keep you mind controlled or remote neural monitoring and stuff like that. Or the drone that would be hovering over me, at night could be like mind controlling me or remote neural monitoring and stuff like that, So, and then it seemed like, days of sleep deprivation, make you feel driven to quit the job too. When, I'm trying to fight to stick with it. And it's just so freaking hard. This is not fair. This is robbery. You gang stalkers or whoever's causing me sleep deprivation is robbery. And now all of a sudden I just have just sudden headache. Right when I said the word robbery, now all of a sudden I got a headache. And so I'm showing evidence. Y'all just choose to gaslight me and then falsely say that I have no evidence or not enough proof. I show concrete evidence of my gang stalking, and even y'all fake TI perps won't even vouch for me. That, these perps and all these other people try to say, oh, you fake and you're a scammer and stuff. But here, I'm showing proof and evidence of my gang stalking. And there was another TI that I saw on Twitter that I saw her on Twitter, and she just recently put up a GoFundMe because of becoming homeless and stuff like that. But it seems like people don't support you in the so-called TI community. People don't support you based on how real you are. They, support you based on how popular and well-liked you are. So a lot of TIs are struggling and need help. And here, it's like the perps are sabotaging my employment by keeping me sleep deprived on purpose. And, me being sick or having this pain or going through this, going through that, So I kind of predicted that they would do this to me, have me sleep deprived, so that I wouldn't be feel fit or well enough to go to work, just so they can, so that the employer can say, okay, oh, well, Candy abandoned the job, so we're gonna let her go, and that's what the perps want. But for me to be sick and then force drag myself on a job with no sleep, that's just not fair at all. And then if I can't perform properly, the coworkers are saying that, if I can't do a certain task or if I'm not feeling good, then they'll say that it's unfair to them. So, but then they be throwing up Illuminati hand signs and be perps and stuff like that too. Again, more cars. Why? And now, oh yeah, I did mention about this headache. But I don't have, I feel like I don't remember having any sleep. So I don't think I had any sleep. And, the person who put in a good word for me to help get me this job and say I'm a good worker and stuff, I just got this job. And so when I tell somebody, well, hey, I got a new job, and, or I say, well, I'm about to get this new housing or whatever, it's like there have been times when I've said nothing and still, even before I even realized I was targeted, I've been sabotaged and lied on and, had bizarre things happen and bizarre situations and scenarios that I've talked about on other channels, and then one of the channels got wiped out and deleted by a perp, so they're trying to silence me and shut down my evidence, and then people get mad if I may have talked about a certain topic before, and so it's like, well, they deleted me talking about a certain topic on another channel. So, on this channel, the few recent videos that I did exposing that Freemason perp with that fake business right there, is all part of the gang stalking. See, he wasn't there last night, but whatever that fake business that he got, now, I never turn off my comments in my YouTube videos. So I never turn off my comments. But I don't know who, got into my account and think they have the authority to dictate that my comments should be turned off. Another person trying to control my channel, that's narcissism. You trying to control my channel, and you don't have that you don't have that authority. So it's like the fact that you shut down my comments on videos where I expose the truth, y'all got something to hide. All y'all perps got something to hide. That's why y'all trying to shut me down. Oh, my left side hurts, starting to hurt. I am not a hypochondriac, but they putting me in all this different pain. Shucks. It's like I'm just feeling so horrible. And me just laying there for 5 hours and still no sleep at all. And it was very hard for me to get my own independence or my own business or my own way of making money or something online. And it seems like Voc Rehab failed me. The Social Security Ticket to Work program failed me. you know, because they would be highly narcissistic perps that, want to keep me held back and held down, and it be your own. I mean, it be any race of people, but it's the saddest thing when it's your own black people. They got success, but success and high income, but then they deliberately and on purpose, you know, perping you and keep trying to keep you down because they already sold out, but you haven't sold out. And they're trying to, the perps are trying to cause, they're trying to use covert means to drive me to quit this job. They're trying to use covert means to try to get me to quit this job. That was a red truck that just passed by. I took the briefly took off the my little, what do you call that? I briefly took off my my little blanket or my sheet, but I'm about to put it right back on. It's very humid out here. It's humid, and they have morning dew. They got enough traffic right now. It's just Wednesday morning, and people don't really party on Tuesday nights. So right now, because I'm doing a video, the traffic is high enough. You would think it's Friday. Saturday's even worse. But you would think it's Friday morning, or because Thursday night through Sunday night they usually party, and then Monday through Wednesday night they don't party. So, I was just letting y'all know and have a record that this was another night that they freaking sleep deprived, like have me sleep deprived. And there was some more stuff I wanted to say, but I might, and the thoughts probably gonna come up to my mind once I get off this video. So I was just mainly letting y'all know that they're keeping me sleep deprived, to make things so hard for me, and to keep me back at square one. So if people wonder, they think I'm lying if I say that, I'm about to get this, I'm about to get housing, and they wonder why I'm stuck in the same place for a couple of years, but I cannot explain that it's because of this gang stalking and this targeting, And then some people think that, only the narcissistic perps think they have the authority to dictate that I should not be allowed to live in Florida, or they think I deserve to be ran out of Florida. The perps do not want me in Florida, But if I go somewhere else, I have to quit this job and then start back at square one. So, I am feeling so tortured by these insects. I got bites all over, all my arms and everything. For a moment, I started to wonder if I ended up with bed bugs again. But no, this is a whole bunch of mosquitoes and stuff. Man, it's so bad. And I need to get me some, I guess I need to get me some mosquito repellent. I need to get me some mosquito repellent or something. Like, I used to have those citronella bands, but the citronella bands, it seemed like, for me inhaling it, not on purpose, but, by nature, inhaling the citronella and stuff, I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I was wondering if I was being poisoned by, by the citronella being close to me, and me having no choice but to breathe it in. But then it seemed like it didn't do a good enough job of keeping the mosquitoes away and stuff. So I I mean, it seems like nobody's really doing nobody cares to try to actively help me get out of my situation. But they actively help destroy what I did have and put me in a situation, and then now then they blame me for it, and now nobody wants to help me get out of the situation. So, but I do appreciate and thank y'all for the whatever donations for food, transportation, or hotel stay and stuff. But I'm trying to fight to get help with a permanent solution. I thought I could have got housing here by now, but I'm just being knocked back off to square one. So I'll see y'all in a few hours.